Well, I fetched up in a harbor town in 1993. There was money to be made back then, there was still a fishing fleet. Never found my sea legs, took a job on land, pulling pints and eyeing waitresses in a pub down by the Strand. And I was a handsome man back then, though I say so myself. You never seen me waiting for too long upon the shelf. No money and no prospects and some ghosts I had to lay, but I had a silver tongue, I could steal those hearts away. But oh, the wind and rain, oh, the salt sea spray, oh, the storm clouds gathering in the western sky. But oh, the running tide by the water's side, currents that will pick you up, leave you high and dry. Well, I met her on a Saturday, I was working at the bar. She came in for a bite to eat and sat beside the door. Couldn't tell you how it started, but here's the way it ends. She takes my number when she goes with, say we'll meet again. And she didn't think to tell me that her man was out at sea, hauling nets and losing sleep just north of Aberdeen. But back then I flew a pirate flag, he meant nothing to me. So I took the prize he thought was his, plunder tasted sweet. But oh, the wind and rain, oh, the salt sea spray, oh, the storm clouds gathering in the western sky. But oh, the running tide by the water's side, currents that will pick you up, leave you high and dry. Well, I had a beat-up 308, we'd drive to secret places, 30 miles or so inland where no one knew her face. She liked to ride the waltzer, she liked to play the fool, she liked to make things easy for me, laying down the rules. We don't talk of love, she said, or any of that stuff. It's a temporary thing, and temporary's quite enough. I'm not looking for a white knight or a love that's pure and true. I'm just looking for a good time, it's all I need from you. But oh, the wind and rain, oh, the salt sea spray, oh, the storm clouds gathering in the western sky. But oh, the running tide by the water's side, currents that will pick you up, leave you high and dry. The rules are meant for breaking, and hearts play tricks on heads. She started talking crazy, said she'd leave the marriage bed. And then crazy turned into a plan, an exit so discreet. She'd pack a bag and I'd pick her up by the church on Harbor Street. But she didn't show, I waited for an hour or maybe more. Took a walk and heard some voices raised down on the shore. There was crying 'cause the news was bad as it could be. 10 souls were lost forever and the boat was lost at sea. And I guess the rest, and from that day I hardly saw her face. Funny, in a small town you can vanish without trace. And I saw her on the street one time and tried to catch her eye, but she looked away, then turned away, then she passed me by. But oh, the wind and rain, oh, the salt sea spray, oh, the storm clouds gathering on the western sky. But oh, the running tides by the water's side, currents that will pick you up, leave you high and dry. The currents that will pick you up, leave you high and dry. The currents that will wash you up, leave you high and dry.